Welcome to John's Automations, where we dive into a lot of AI automations and all the different things you can do with all the workflow automation tools out there. Let's get started. Have you ever had the issue of you created a web app and you're just like, okay, so we have an email form for people to sign up with, but how do we send them an actual email that they've signed up for our service to let them know, like, here are some other features, here's what we're working on, and just set up like a communication channel with that user who just signed up. Well, today I'm going to help you figure that out using N8N. Okay, so this is a very basic React app I have right here, and it takes a Bible verse, gives it some kind of analysis using an LLM, and then it outputs like a prayer. And then at the bottom, you can see here we have a email form that we want to fill out. Okay, so the user is going to come in here, they're going to put in their email, and there we go. So now we have a successfully signed up piece of information, and we can look at our database. And so we can see our database is empty, but now we have this new email that's been pulled in. Okay, this is really cool. Just very, very basic functionality we have here. But now we can see we are not getting any email from that this interaction with the app and the database. So we want to go over to N8N, and you can either use the self-hosted version, which I'm doing, or you can use the self-hosted version, or you can use the enterprise one that they have you can sign up for. So I'm currently using the self-hosted version. It's much the same. And currently you can see that this is inactive. Okay. So what I have set up here is there's basically a hook in my database that's listening to this specific trigger right here, which is our webhook trigger. And we can go into this, we can take a look, okay? So it's going to be posting to this webhook here that says, okay, every time a user is created, start this workflow. And it's a pretty basic one. And as you can see, this N8N workflow is very, very basic. And when you want to do any kind of marketing email stuff, I highly recommend that you use a service like SendGrid. They have very, very nice marketing situations for if you want to, automate a lot of the emails that you send, all that kind of stuff. Also has really good analytics, so it can tell you how many of your emails have been delivered, how many times your emails have been opened. This is above 100% because people can open your email multiple times. And then, if there's a specific trigger for inside of the email that needs to be clicked, then you can also have that looked at here. And then bounces and also spam reports. This spam reports is going to be really good for you to know, okay, are we actually are people actually marking this as spam in their folders, which we don't want. And now, so we can now just turn this active, okay? And then we can go back to our whole flow. We're going to remove our, remove this thing that we have here. And then we're going to look and start again. And I'll show you how this is going to work. So just put in the same email. Okay. So this app has an issue where it's not showing the successfully sent, but it is actually sending it. So here we go. We have the curtain email in here. And now we can see that we have the actual email, okay? So as you can see, this email says, if you need any assistance, feel free to reply to this email. So this is important because let's say we would like to actually have the user be able to reply to this. We actually have to have an email where people, whenever somebody sends an email to this address, that you can actually like interact with it. So you have to set up a hosting, an email, like part of your domain hosting. They're going to offer a service where any email that gets sent is going to allow you to receive emails. And for Ionos, as part of their domain, you can get up to 2 gigabytes free storage on an email address. And this is specifically for the domain you're using. And if you go and we go over here and we hit reply, we go in and we actually reply to this message. We can say, okay, just say hello. We'll send the email. Okay, and now it's sending, and then we can go back to our inbox here. We can just reload it. And as you can see, we got that email back from that coordinate email at gmail.com. So this is the basic workflow. I would say this is a very simple way of doing it. You could also have done this just with code. But yeah, and so just to show you guys, this is the actual HTML that contains that contains the email. So you can see it. Thank you for joining us. We're excited to have you part of our community. This is exactly what is found in the email. If we can just go back. Yeah, thank you for joining us. We're excited to have part of our community. So that is the basic workflow for kind of setting up an end-to-end automation that's going to let you send out a welcome email every time somebody signs up. All right, thanks for joining me today, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Please like and subscribe, and if you have any automations you would like me to make, just leave a comment down below. Thanks.